Good evening, Tiffin, and welcome to another broadcast of WHEI News Center 10, live at 5.
Tonight's program is brought to you by the Department of Communication and Media from inside the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
News Center 10, live at 5 is your #1 campus source for bringing you the latest news around the state, around Tiffin, and around the Berg.
Be sure to stay tuned in tonight as well for our social spotlight as we check the pulse of Berg students and find out what they're thinking about on the hottest topics.
Coming up, could marijuana become legal in Ohio?
And also, make sure to check out Make a Scene.
We will also catch up on social media trends and check out the latest news on Heidelberg sports.
Don't touch that remote.
WHEI News Center 10, live at 5, starts now.
Good evening, Tiffin, and welcome to WHEI News Center 10, live at 5 for Tuesday, February 10th, 2015. I am Ali Costantino.
And I'm Laura Beta. Let's get the story of the night.
It may shock you to know that 9 winner John Legend is a Springfield native. What won't shock you, however, is that the Serenading Sweetheart is helping to raise money to renovate a high school's auditorium in his hometown. Legend is teaming up with the Springfield City School District and the Board of Education and has started a funding campaign called Show Me, which allows those who donate more than $10 the opportunity to be entered into a chance to win a private concert with none other than John Legend himself. That's not all Legend is offering, though, but doesn't matter. Already, people have been raising money to save the building, and we think with this extra boost, they're going to succeed.
The rumors that you've been hearing about the upcoming legalization of the recreational use of marijuana are continuing to show that there is a significant amount of truth behind them. So far, 4 states in the United States have already decriminalized recreational use, which is not to be confused with medical use, and Ohio is looking to be added to the list as that item will be on the ballot for 2016. But before it's up to be voted on, the organization, Responsible Ohio, urges the advertisement of indoor growing farms that will be in northeastern Ohio. The farms will be located in Middletown, Ohio, Union, Jackson, and Anderson townships, Pataskala, Lorain, Moraine, Alliance, Hudson, and Toledo, Ohio, making number 10. Expect to see much less snow on the work in the coming weeks, as the city of Toledo has announced that they will start fining residents who do not remove the snow from their sidewalks in front of their houses effective today, February 10th. Residential and commercial property owners now have 24 hours after the snowfall to remove the snow or receive a $75 fine. The city is enforcing this regulation in order to facilitate those who walk to school or work, as well as children, seniors, and individuals with physical disabilities.
Residents of Lucas County are hoping the number of fatalities in the area increased between 2013 and 2014. In the past year alone, the county has suffered 37 crashes, compared to 33 crashes that occurred in 2013. Statistics show that over half of the people who lost their lives in this year's crashes were not wearing their seatbelts. The traffic fatalities have affected all sorts of travelers, including 6 pedestrians, 4 motorcyclists, and a bicyclist. So slow down, look both ways, and buckle up. We all could use some safe travels. That wraps up our local news segment for the day.
But don't go anywhere, because we'll have your biggest campus stories on the other side of these short messages.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
At what age is the color that your skin was meant to be no longer beautiful? Millions of young women try to change the skin they were born with and say they'd die for darker skin. Sadly, some actually do. Melanoma is the second most common cancer in teens and young adults, and one person dies from melanoma every hour. Change your thinking, not your skin. Stop tanning. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Something's not right.
My first symptoms were
constant tingling in my toes.
Double vision. They said you have multiple sclerosis.
Kind of had to get a grasp on reality.
I had to adapt and change very rapidly.
I had to learn how to drive with my hands. Yeah, that was interesting.
A symptom may cause you not to be able to do that anymore. And at one point, I wasn't able to do any of those.
Since I've been cycling, it's definitely helped my walking.
It's a fantastic opportunity to be working together with a common goal of curing MS, and sharing is the key.
Marriages.
Like how many people it affects.
Right.
So let's find out.
How big is it? I can't measure it.
Big! It's worldwide. I would say as big as the universe.
So your marriage affects more than just the two of you.
How many people?
At least 1,000.
If you bring joy to your marriage, people are kind of like,
you see those nice people being together, being happy, and you want to enjoy that too.
Want to improve your marriage? For ideas, go to foryourmarriage.org. A message from the Catholic Church.
Welcome back to News Center 10, live at 5.
Let's get started on our Heidelberg Campus News segment.
Are you looking for adventure this summer? How about a trip to Spain? You'll get your chance as the Doctors O'Reilly will be heading the group from May 18th to the 28th. The trip includes visits to Barcelona, Madrid, Sevilla, Granada, Cordoba, and Toledo, in addition to a one-day visit to Morocco. The cost is $3,358 per student, which includes round-trip airfare, hotel stays, meals, transportation, and entry fees. The deadline to sign up for this loaded trip to Spain is this Thursday, February 12th. To learn more about the trip and to sign up, visit the EF Tours website or talk to either of the Doctors O'Reilly.
Head out to Gunlock Theater tonight to see Heidelberg's improv and comedy group Make a Scene, Gets Wet and Wild. The show will feature 3 original sketches, a cornucopia of improv, and a surprise host. Showtime is at 9 p.m. T-shirts will also be available for purchase for $14, so grab a ready to laugh.
Heidelberg University Bookstore will be hosting a book signing this Friday, February 13th from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. Former Heidelberg Professor of Education, Dr. Lori Arnold Ryan, the author of Finding Joy on the Mountain Climb, One Step at a Time with God, and A Story of Hope, will be here to meet and sign her novels or the first thing you can get your hands on. Dr. Arnold Ryan earned her BA in Early Childhood Education from Heidelberg, her MA in English from BGSU, and her doctorate in Teaching and Learning from The Ohio State University. This event also happens to coincide with our bookstore's Valentine's Day sale, so whether you go in for some candy or conversation, you won't be leaving empty-handed. So, Laura, do you think you're going to go to that Make a Scene show tonight?
I can't tonight, but I really wish I could because I had a lot of fun going last year.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be, just as good, if not better than, last year's was. So, that's all we have for Berks Campus News today. We'll get into all of the latest news and stories from the social media world next.
News Center 10, live at 5. We'll be right back.
You're watching WHEI TV 10.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
A healthy diet and plenty of exercise are keys to success, both on and off the ice. Teaching kids how to eat right will give them the fuel they need to be at their very best.
Growing bodies need lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and low-fat dairy to be healthy and strong. A registered dietitian can work with your family to help you create nutritious meals you will love.
And don't forget to exercise for at least 60 minutes every day. Visit kidseatright.org for more information.
I feel like it's all on my shoulders. How am I going to take care of my parents if they develop an eye disease like glaucoma? Glaucoma is the leading cause of blindness in African Americans and Hispanics in the United States. And what about my kids? Will they inherit it? Not to mention my risk factor. I'm really concerned and I need some answers.
Call 1-800-43.
Hello, and welcome to our Social Spotlight. Let's check out what's trending today in the world of social media. If you know anything about the Grammys, you know there's almost too much to take in. And if you miss anything, luckily social media is here to dish. Here are some things you may have missed. First, as Beetlejuice producer Ken Eric was giving some last-minute instructions, he was caught off guard by somebody walking on stage, only to quickly pick it up to announce Paul McCartney, ladies and gentlemen. Then, did you catch the dynamic best friends Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett walk in last? It may have been due in part to the mess at the end of the red carpet, where several stars were waiting in line to enter at the jam-packed Staples Center. Finally, remember that one time there was a recipient of Album of the Year and Kanye West felt compelled to walk on stage himself to make a fool of himself? Well, apparently once was not enough, as Kanye West tried unsuccessfully to play it cool when his musical favorite Beyonce lost her idol to the rocker Beck. Luckily, Beyonce and her family, as well as the rest of the guests in attendance, except for Kanye, graciously applauded Beck and moved on with the rest of the. Now let's take a look and see what's happening around Heidelberg this week. That's all we have for our Social Spotlight segment tonight. Now I'll send it back over to Allie and Laura at the news desk.
So a lot happened at the Grammys. Sam Smith took home quite a few.
Yeah,
it was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to watch it, but I heard, great things, and it seems like a lot of performances went well and everything. So,
yeah.
Great show. Yeah. So now we'll send it back over to Jeff for all your sports stories.
The Heidelberg women's basketball team got back on the winning track by grinding out an 80-70 win over Muskingum on Saturday. This win ended a two-game losing streak for the Berg. Paige Ricketts filled out the stat sheet with 17 points, 7 rebounds, 7 steals, 6 assists, and 2 blocks. Marissa Liberty tallied 12 points and 7 rebounds in the victory, while Allie Hawkins scored 18 points. A tough test awaits the Student Apprentice on Wednesday as they visit Ohio Northern for a 7:30 p.m. tip-off. Back from the rest of our Berg sports for this week. Tonight at 7:30 p.m., the wrestling squad will be dueling at Mount. For tomorrow, February 11th, the men's basketball team will host Ohio Northern at 7:30 p.m. On Valentine's Day, men and women indoor track teams will be in Westerville for the All-Ohio Indoor Championships. At 3 p.m., the women's basketball team will host Mount Union for the Berg Senior Day, and the men's team will travel to Mount Union for a 3 p.m. tip. On Saturday at 9 a.m., the squad will be starting the Mid-States Invitational at Olivet College. That's all we have for your Berg Sports today. Now let's send it back over to the news desk with Allie and Laura.
Thanks, Jeff. So, women's basketball is doing great. That's awesome.
Yeah, hopefully they can, keep it up for the rest of their season.
Hopefully.
Yeah. When we return, today may not be your lucky day.
You're watching WHEI TV 10.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Americans sure have their hands full, and they could use an extra hand. Now, every state offers free or low-cost health insurance for your sports hero or budding artist. Kids up to age 19 can get checkups, doctor and dentist visits, hospital care, prescriptions, and more. Your child may qualify based on your family size and income. It's one less thing to worry about. Call or go online for more information.
He serves his party best who serves the country best. Rutherford B. Hayes.
Patriotism is easy to understand in America. It means looking out for yourself by looking out for your country. Calvin Coolidge.
Government is the people's business, and every man, woman, and child becomes a shareholder with the first penny of tax paid. Ronald Reagan.
There's nothing wrong in America that can't be fixed of what is right in America. William Clinton.
Be the we now.
Welcome back to WHEI News Center 10, live at 5.
Let's get to our last story of the night.
A new survey found you're more likely to get dumped today than any other day of the year.
22% of people say they've intentionally broken up with someone on February 10th, exactly 4 days before Valentine's Day. When asked why, respondents said it was because they didn't want to spend Valentine's Day pretending things were okay.
But then you have those on the other side of the spectrum. Another survey found that 4% of people say they'd hold off on ending a relationship until right after Valentine's Day in order to get a gift and a nice dinner.
Think that's bad? Try the statistic that 1 in 12 married men will buy a Valentine's Day gift for a woman other than their wife this year.
Ooh. Sounds tough. It's like
scandalous.
A battlefield, but I think
Yeah.
once you get past today, it's just kind of smooth sailing on Valentine's Day. You know?
Question, would you break up before or after Valentine's Day?
Ooh, I would say after because
You want
dinner,
You want that dinner, that gift?
Yeah, I mean food, man, that's the true love.
I mean, if you break it before then, though, you get the chocolate.
That's true.
Breakup chocolate.
I don't know. Thank you for watching WHEI News Center 10 live at 5. Our program tonight was produced and presented by the Department of Communication and Media from inside the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for our next.
I'm Allie Costantino.
And I'm Laura Beta.
And all of the WHEI production crew, we thank you for watching.